This is the 2019 Husqvarna Svartpilen 701, the Black Arrow. We just got done riding it all day outside of Lisbon, Portugal. This is the best Pilen of all the Pilens that have been made. This is the best one. Engine, 692cc, single, dual counterbalance motor. Counterbalancer on the crank and a counterbalancer on the camshaft. What that makes is an extremely smooth motor considering it's a single. It feels more like a twin than it does a single. And it's especially fun with the ergonomics that are on this bike compared to, say, the Vitpilen. Vitpilen kind of leaned over. It's a more of a sporty cafe feel, where this is a very lax, upright feel, very dirt track inspired. You've got these nice wide bars with a good pullback on them. Not quite like tiller bars like you'd expect on a flat track bike, but I would say more pullback and taller than a motocross bar. Super comfortable bars, easy reach, lots of leg room. The seat is firm, but it's not uncomfortable. Rode all day, never had to stand up one time to give my cheeks a rest. Unbelievable seating position. It just feels really natural. Chassis-wise, it shares the same frame as the Vitpilen. It shares the same engine, even some of the wheels, but up front you have an 18-inch wheel instead of a 17, wrapped in Pirelli MT60 tires. It's a more of a dirt trackish inspired tire, dual sport tire. And with that, you get a little less grip and performance in the corners than you would, of course, on the Vitpilen. But it's super fun, and it lets you know when it's starting to get loose. The tires don't just suddenly go away. They do a little pushing, a little squirming, and you know you're at the edge of the performance envelope of the tires. Up front, you have a longer WP fork than you do on the Vitpilen as well. 150 millimeters versus 135 millimeters. So that's 5.9 inches versus 5.3 inches. What that does is it gives it a little bit more stroke to work with and gives more plushness in the bumps and on the rough streets. And that's what's perfect for a cityscape like this, that the pavement's tore up, it's pounded. There's not many complaints I have besides that dash. That dash is a major disappointment on this motorcycle. It has been on all the Pilens. It just feels unfinished compared to the rest of the bike. The rest of the bike is beautiful, but that, you gotta look at every time you're riding it, and it's a real bummer. Hopefully, future iterations, they'll get that sorted out. Other problems I had with it, or issues, I would say, is it's missing a Supermoto ABS mode. You've got a really bitchin' 320 millimeter front disc on this thing with a nice big Brembo on it. The lever feels good, it's real communicative, but there's no option to turn off the rear ABS and really get a flat tracker style with it and slide it around. Other than those two things, unbelievable bike. I give it a thumbs up, best Pilen yet. I can't wait to get one in the United States. I think I want one for my long-termer. We'll see you then.